Hello students, today we're going to use the distributive property and combining like terms to algebraic expressions. Alright, let's look at this example. We have 5 plus 6 times y minus 4 plus 3y. So there's a lot of stuff that is making this expression really long, so we want to combine things and make it and so that we can write it in a shorter expression. Okay, so this whole expression, we see that there's multiplication, so we gotta follow PEMDAS, and we're gonna do multiplication first. What you're gonna have to do is you're gonna take the 6 and you're gonna distribute that 6 throughout the parentheses, so it's gonna be 6 times everything that's inside the parentheses. Okay, so we're gonna follow the steps and do that first, and when you do that you're gonna get 6 times y minus 6 times 4. Okay, so that is going to give us it's going to give us since we're not doing anything with the 5, we're going to bring that 5 down for now, and then we're going to add. Okay, now if we multiply this through, we're going to get 6 times y, which here gives us 6y, and minus, bring the minus sign down, 6 times 4 is going to give us 24, so I'm going to put 24 here. And then I'm going to bring down the 3y as is because I'm not doing anything with it right now. Okay. All right. Now after we've done this, you've seen that we have taken care of the parentheses. So that means we multiply it through. Now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to look to see if we have any like terms. As you can see, here's 6y, here's 3y. Those are considered like terms. We're going to have to combine those together. Okay, so if we do that, we're going to get 9y altogether. Okay, 6y plus 3y is 9y. Then we look at the constants, and as you can see, we have a positive 5 here and a negative 24. If you combine the positive 5 and the negative 24, you should get negative 19. Okay. And now this is our final answer because these two expressions we cannot simplify it any further. So this would be our simplified answer, 9y minus 19. So let's look at another example. In this example, as you can see, we have the 3 multiply with the p minus 4, and then over here we also have the negative 5 multiply with the 2p and the positive 6. So whenever you have a negative in front of the coefficient, you need to be extremely careful. So let's work this problem the same fashion as we did before. We're going to distribute this 3 through the entire thing. So 3 times p, and then 3 times minus 3 times 4. And then over here, we're going to take the entire negative 5 and we're going to multiply it through with the 2p and negative 5 times positive 6. So let's see what's that going to give us. So it turned out that 3 times p is 3p minus 3 times 4, which gives you 12. And then over here we take the negative 5 times 2p. Well, negative 5 times 2 is 10, negative 10, and then we bring the p down. And then negative 5 times positive 6 turn out to be negative 30. This is where a lot of mistakes come from, is that you forget to consider this negative times positive, which gives you negative. Okay, so now that we have this expression, we need to find some like terms and we got to combine them. So here you see 3p and negative 10p. You can combine those, which gives you negative 7. Okay, my negative sign is a little too long, but oh well. Negative 7p, and then you have a negative 12 and a negative 30 here. That will also give you a negative number, which is 42. Now if you look at these two terms, they are not like terms, so we cannot simplify them. So therefore, this is your final answer. Let's take another example. Sometimes our expression do not have distributive property, but sometimes it's written like this. 2x plus 12 all divided by negative 4. What this means is everything that is on the numerator, it's being divided by negative 4 individually. With that being said, what you can do is take each term on the top, which is 2x, and 12. And what you can do is you can divide those individually by -4. Okay? By splitting this expression up this way, you can see how you can simplify this expression. So I would have 2x divided by -4, and I will also have on this side 12 divided by -4. So this makes the problem a lot easier to do. 2 divided by -4 will give you a half. So you have a half there. And then the x, okay? So the coefficient for that is -1/2 x plus, well, 12 divided by -4 will give you -3. And your final answer can be left like that, or you could write it a little more fancy by turning the plus a negative into a minus sign. So I will end up having -1/2 x minus 3. And since these two terms are not like terms, they are considered final. Okay, so this would be my simplified expression of this expression. Now it's your time to put this into practice. So on the next screen, you're going to have to pause the video, give the problem a try, and check your answer after you're done. Please pause the video. Please pause the video. Are you ready to check your first answer? So for the first problem, you should have gotten 3x plus 8. So if you can see, 3 times x is 3x, 3 times -2 is -6, plus 14. You can combine -6 and 14 to get +8, so your final answer is 3x plus 8. Now pause the video and try the next problem. 5 times 2y minus 7 minus 4 times 2y plus 6. In this problem, please be very careful with this -4. Ready? Go. Please pause the video. Please pause the video. Are you ready to check your answer? For this problem, you should have gotten 2y minus 59. As you can see, I would distribute this 5 throughout the entire thing, and I would get 5 times 2y, which is 10y, minus 5 times 7, which is 35. -4 times 2y is -8y, and -4 times 6 is -24. Then I combine the 10y and the -8y to give me 2y, and -35 combined with -24 gives me -59. So your final answer is 2y minus 59. Now please pause the video and try your next example. -6y plus 8 all divided by 3. Please pause the video. Please pause the video. Are you ready to check your answer? For this problem, you should have gotten -2y plus 6. Since everything on the numerator is being divided by 3, you could split the numerator, each term on the numerator, and divide it by 3 separately. So I have -6y divided by 3 plus 18 divided by 3. -6 divided by 3 is -2, and bring down the y, plus 18 divided by 3 will give you 6. So your final answer is -2y plus 6. So through these examples, you've seen that we use the distributive property and combining like terms to simplify algebraic expressions. Thank you for watching.